Welcome back to the channel, and today we're about to talk about lipless crankbait fishing in the fall. And a tip, one tip that I've shared with you guys before, but we're going to get into another way on how to fish these guys in the fall. A new way that I actually kind of learned about the other day. So what I learned this from was Matt Steffen, who I work with on Bass Fishing Declassified Fish the Moment. And he posted a video on his YouTube channel where he talked about lipless crankbait fishing in the fall to winter period. And guys, he shared a tip that I took from it. So what I do is I don't just, I watch a lot of other videos. I watch the guys that I work with videos and then others. So if you guys really like this style of video where I share with you tips that I've learned from other channels, just let me know. Leave me a comment down below and I'll continue this. But I'm just gonna, it's a pretty unique tip of how one way he shared on fishing these things. And he said it's what the pros don't want you to know. So he's the professional tournament angler. I'm just the guide, content creator, editor, right? So I like to always hear what the tournament guys say. Definitely a guy like Matt who just qualified for the BPT. Shout out to Matt Steffen. Guys, really quick, I have a podcast, Real Life and Fishing. I released a new episode this week with one of my former student anglers. Great episode, man. We filmed it on a set at Future Marine. And man, I've had other episodes that have been good. I have one with Matt Steffen that I love. So guys, if you want something to listen to as you're driving or working, hey, check it out. I'll put the link in the description and have one of the episodes as an end screen. Now guys, the tip Matt shared, and the first one was one I've talked to you guys about already, was throwing smaller is almost better in the fall on a lipless crankbait. So smaller as in anywhere from a quarter, this is a 3/8 ounce size. And look, I have it in two colors. I like this Yoziri one, it's heavy. I can still kind of throw it on some normal stuff. But he shared a couple tips with it that I'm going to talk about, and one in particular, I really just didn't fish this like this, right? Okay, that's what I'm not going to share. I mean, I'm not going to share. I'm sharing that I have not fished a lipless crankbait of this size like he talked about, and why. So I'm going to share with you that. I think it's great. So one thing, of course, about these smaller crankbaits, they are kind of harder to throw, so equipment's a must. You want to go maybe a little lighter line, not a long of a rod, One thing that he talked about on these guys, and it's something I knew, putting bigger hooks on them to make it a little heavier, okay? I have the weights, and I might put them on there, okay? I have the little weights, just a little weight that kind of add right here to the hook. So that's one thing, and also I should have brought the putty out. There's tungsten putty you can put on these things, or the tungsten stickers, or just weight stickers. So that was one thing he shared, and that's something I knew too, right? And once again, before we go into why smaller? Well, bait is small in the fall. Now, it's either, in my opinion, one size or the other, big or little. But with these lipless crankbaits, I think bigger is better in the winter. And with the lipless, for some reason, the smaller gets more bites in the winter. I don't know why. The big baits in the winter, your glide baits, spoons, big swim baits. Now, the tip that he shared, and that's what I'm going to get to, is fishing these on the bottom. Let's say it's 15 foot. You throw it out there, let it sink, and then it's on the bottom, and you just kind of move your rod tip up, let it come up and back down. Come up, back down. Or you just kind of reel it slow, and when you're reeling it slow, it's just kind of bouncing off the bottom, kind of going right there off the bottom. I've never really fished these like that, guys, in the fall. Now in the winter, I've done it with my traps. Guys, I got a whole, this is my special trap box. I'm going to close it, okay? But you see this? The special winter trap box, okay? I mean, guys, people that know me well, Johnny even the other day, Johnny was like, Jimmy, I'm coming with you and we're filming a trap video. Look at this guy right here. So, guys, I love traps. That dude's beat up, okay? Now, I've done this in the winter with bigger size traps. I've never done it with the little guy, though. That I'm sharing with you that was interesting. Of course, and up there in the north, it's happening faster than down here in the south. But water temps are getting colder, and some shad do die. And I say shad die, right? Also, though, it could be bass attacking them, whatever, and shad are just dying. They don't die and float right away. They die and sink. If you ever see them floating, that's after they have decomposed, gases are built up, then they float. But at first, they sink. So all you're mimicking with this on the bottom is a dying bait fish, okay? And of course, like I said, bass are keen on small bait fish. You're just right there mimicking it, and you're throwing at bass that normally don't see this down there. So I thought that was interesting, that I just wanted to share with you guys on, and ask, is it any of y'all guys throwing these small traps down deep on the bottom? It could be, I don't know, 10 foot, 15, 20. After watching that video, I already know of a place I want to throw this at right now, to where I put this down there at them, kind of reel my rod up slow, let it come up, flutter, and back down, or just reel them slow and see if I can get a bite that I couldn't on jigs and Carolina rigs the other day, right? So guys, I just thought that was a great tip to share with the lipless crankbait. And anyway, guys, let me know what you think about it. If you have any thoughts, comments, if you have done this before with small little crankbaits. Like I said, I've done with these bigger ones, like this dude right here. I mean, even in grass. I've done the yo-yo technique in grass, okay, right? I mean, that's just an old, you know, hydrilla fishing kind of staple with these guys. They're fishing them in drains and dishes. I just never have thrown these little dudes on rock points or flats or drops and fish them slow and like that. So I thought that was unique. Just want to share with you guys. Once again, let me know if you like this style video and want me to share other tips. I actually kind of have a video I'm going to film about some of my favorite YouTube channels I watch, or series. Mainly, there's one series that I think is great that anybody should be watching. I don't care if you're KVD. I mean, he would probably enjoy watching it. Okay, I don't even know Kevin, but I'm saying Kevin would. And if you're a beginning angler, you can. But I love this one series. I'm going to share with you later in a video. I'm going to kind of get some notes written down, some stuff, because I've watched them all, but I might get a couple notes and just some things so I don't just kind of go off my head. Appreciate you guys. Let me know what you think, and we'll see you on the next one.